close yet so far. So close yet so far. So close yet so far. Ooh, I'm blessed. I could see a green line if I went blind, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. At the bottom with my people, we gon' build us up a steeple. We just need a ladder, yeah, a long ladder. At the bottom with my people, we gon' build us up a steeple. We just need a ladder, yeah, a long ladder. Ooh, I'm blessed. I can see a green line if I went blind, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Man, I just dropped a couple hundred shares of fate like them good old boys. I ain't got much to say, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I just dropped a couple hundred shares of fate like them good old boys. I ain't got much to say, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah. Ooh, I'm blessed. I can see a green line if I went blind, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. She said take a left on Rodeo, only with the Brazilian rainbow. She took me to the hideout, where the killers and the traitors. She said you better say your prayers. I said hallelujah. She said take a left on Rodeo, with the Brazilian rainbow. She took me to the hideout, where the killers and the traitors. She said you better say your prayers. I said hallelujah. The Underground Railroad, where the G's and the B's go. The OGs know that. The OGs know that. Coach and Izzy, they know. Where the B2Ps go. The OGs go there. I just found my people. I just found my people. Yeah. The Underground Railroad. Underground Railroad. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I say hallelujah. Pull up to the function with the gang, riding in a Maybach with the case, cashing all these Porsches, what the play, roll up on the black, we getting paid. We just got off a flight from LA, welcome to the underground, hey, this is a sacred place. Oh yeah, yeah. I might hit a lick, I might trade a brick, with the G's and the B's, and we cashing out on trees, cause I came with spicy G. And we bout to run it up, cause you know it's us. The Underground Railroad, where the G's and the B's go. OGs know that. OGs know that. OGs know that. OGs know that. Coach and Izzy, they know. Where the B2Ps go. OGs know that. OGs know that. OGs know that. Coach and Izzy, they know. Where the BTPs go. Yeah, we call it the wick and flip. Might see a move come your way, then dip. Oh, quick and flip. A move come your way, then dip. But once you catch the flip, then it goes up quick. So we bang, bang on the move. Bang, 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 bang on the move. Bang, 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 bang on the move. You gotta wait for the candle to close. The first move is not always the real move. You gotta wait for the candle to close. The first move is not always the real move. But once you catch the flip, then it goes up quick. I see it so clear. All my dreams right in front of me. Yeah, I see it so clear. I know what it takes, but I feel so far. So close, yet so far. I see it so clear. It's right there, but it feels so far. So close, yeah, so far. See, it starts with a spark. I mean, the real reason why you start trading in the first place, right? That little glimmer of hope, that vision you get of the life you wanna live, that desire, the one you think about all the time, but it feels so far away. And the problem with this desire is that it creates anxiety, impatience, frustration, and ultimately pain. So close, yet so far. 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 Now, in my experience, there's only one way to get what you wanna, get to the life you wanna live, and it's through pain. The pain of self-reflection and truly understanding yourself. The pain of knowing that your only enemy is you. The pain of knowing that your emotions control you. The pain of knowing that your emotional lack of control is the only thing that is stopping you. The pain of being real with yourself. And if you could sit with this pain for long enough, something magical happens. You unlock a superpower. You gain access to something that the majority of people don't have. Emotional discipline. So close yet so far. 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 So close yet so far.
Let's get in this. 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 I can be your number one. We know it's overdone, but I could give you something that could give you hope. No, no, you want a smart girl with her own job. She can talk shop. Says he's gonna start a revolution. I don't doubt it, but sometimes I think his vision's a little illusion. No, he sees life through different lens. He says it's part of the plan, but all I see is the chart going down. He says he could change the world, but Wants to see the universe, wants to see it first. On a private plane, doesn't wanna ride commercial. He's so unique and he's so right, but he's so not right for me. And I don't wanna be that guy. Says he's gonna start a revolution, and I don't doubt it. But sometimes I think his vision's an illusion. No, he sees life through a different lens. He says it's part of the plan, but all I see is the chart going down. He says he could change the world, but I don't wanna know if that's true. He says he could change the world. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. Says he wants a real one with no filters, and he's found her. But you better buckle up, 'cause he's going in. He said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. Said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. Said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, we call it the wick and flip. Might see a move come your way, then dip. The wick and flip. A move come your way, then dip. But once you catch the flip, then it goes up quick. So we bank on the move.
Educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing the show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
What's up, everybody? I think my timing is off. I don't know, guys, girls. Welcome to the Power Hour special with your boy Maestro. It's just me today. Logie Pooh's still on vacation. I'm in. See, some people think I'm on vacation. I'm not on vacation. I'm out here looking for where we're gonna live. We were supposed to go looking today, but a couple things came up, and we made some mistakes on our end, and nothing happened today. We did a whole bunch of nothing. Actually, we drove. I don't know what that road's called, Palm Beach area, right through Mar-a-Lago and all that. Humongous, beautiful houses, like gorgeous houses through the ocean. I don't know what route that is, but a lot of construction down that end. She's telling me shut up. Why? Why are you telling me shut up, Mama? A1A? I think so. It drove all the way down through the whole coast, right to I don't remember where that beach is. I was about to sit down in front of a house and just start trading. And if they came out and be like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm gonna try to make enough money to buy this bitch." That would have been really good. All right, that thing rejected off 163. We're down to 153 again. I did take a little scalp off that top side rejection when that candle closed underneath. This thing can break through 153. We got room down. We got some more room down to the 140, 135. That's what I'm looking at right now. But the 163, 167 retest happened, rejected hard, right back down to 153. we can break through this 150 area, we have about 15 points room down. It's kind of going right now. It's trying to break through. YouTube gang, if you guys, make sure you guys join the Discord if you guys want to get in on a little bit earlier. So bouncing right off that 153 right now. I actually don't have my YouTube opened up. How do I get this thing up here? Here we go. So I can read both chats. Okay, there we go. West Palm Beach. Yeah, I guess so. Javi, estás mi. Estoy solo hoy, Eddie. Solo yo hoy. Trading urine buys from 2155. Good luck. It's stuck in a range. I mean, it could go either direction. I just took a little play down to the 153. Right now, we're stuck between 150 and that 163, 167. There's a level up here. This is where we're stuck. The trend is down. It is heavy down. So far, I have yet to see any failed bearish candles, any bearish quantum candles. There's more room down than up to me. I got 2 runners running. I'm currently up $200 on this trade. I went in with, there goes, 6-ish micros. I want to see this start to really pull down violently down to 140, 135. There's 140. Almost. It got to 142. So let's see if this thing can keep going. 1 mini at 150.75. Hey. That's not bad. Let's see if this thing can pop back in, stay underneath 153. I want to see it start staying underneath 153. I want to see that flip from resistance or support to resistance here. This 2-minute can close underneath 150. It'll be nice as well. There we go. Here's more push down. All right, that was an interesting little random spike, unless it was my end moving the cursor in. But I want to see the stay underneath 153, continue to push down. If it breaks back over 153, it'll still be in that range. I need this 2 minutes to close underneath. There's another push. Let's see if this can start breaking into 140. Then we see 135. Below 135, I have a room down to about 120. There it goes. There's the 40. There's 41. There's 40 right there. All right, can this keep going now? Dom's getting nuts down here. I'm going to trail one of my 2 runners out there. That was a nice little 25-point trade for me on the retest of that 65 area. Let me take the screenshot. Hopefully, bro, whoever was in that long from 155, hopefully you're okay. You're surviving this. And here goes to 135. Hopefully everyone's eating on this. This was a very simple play. Oh my God, there we go. There you go, guys. All done. 30-point trade on the Discord. If you guys caught that with me, very simple. Could not get easier than that. Like literally, could not get easier than that. Just can't. I don't know. The 153 broke. It held underneath. That's support resistance 101 right there, guys. As clean as you can get. As clean as you can get. And this is the next area. It needs to break underneath 130. There goes. There goes. There goes. Come on, baby. Get down to 120. 120's next. Let's get down there. It's almost there. Be careful here. Make sure you guys do not give back too much. I'm trailing at 140 right now. So if this thing can break underneath here, I want to see this 120 go. 20-point trade. No drawback here, guys. Here we go. 25 points. I'm trailing at 133. Screw this. I ain't giving none of this shit back. There you go. Just off the bat, y'all. Look at that. Immediately. You guys tuned in right on time. We started the show right on time for a beautiful banger right here. Whoever was in that long, like I said, hopefully you played it safe, bro. I'm about to get trailed out at 32. If this thing pops back up, that's 120 is that area where we can get a potential pause on this drop. And ooh, it's gonna almost take my runner out. Or we're gonna keep going. Everyone should be green as fuck right now. You should have passed an eval if you guys YOLO'd it. There's no drawback here. And ooh, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I'm surviving. I'm surviving. $132 is where I got my trail set. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can keep going here. I'm gonna see if this thing can keep going. I want to see if it really get into 120. There's 120. Come on, baby. So close. So close. I'm gonna move my trail to 30, 30 and a quarter. Just this is where it could potentially, like, it might not top that level. I don't care. At this point, I'm taking this. Easy 35-point trade on my end. I got in way at the top on that 60 retest. That 65, 63 level retest is where I got in. I'm up 30 points on this. Everyone else, if you caught the break of 53, it was clean. 20, 30-point trade right there. And I'm out. I'm out right there. There you go. There you guys go. Easy one. Easy one. As easy as you can get. As easy as you can get, y'all. As easy as you can get right here. Now, if we can break through, right? Now we're at the bottom of sauce box. This is why I trailed it a little close here. We're at the bottom of one of my sauce boxes. We did break through some bullish candles over here. I'm going to delete these guys now. It stayed underneath 132, which is nice. All right, now we're at these levels. There's better levels down here below. 120, below 120. This is a 5-minute level, so this 5-minute candle needs to rip through this. It is. Look, it looks like it wants to do it, honestly. If anybody's still holding onto this, it's not looking bad. This 5 minutes about to form a new level down here on a push down through this level, potentially, if this 5 minute can close beneath that 120.50. But for the time being, it could get stuck in here. This could be a very tight little area this is going to get trapped in. But this 5 minute candle needs to close underneath it. If not, this could be a new potential range spot it's going to be in. Could have been a good exit too. But there, it did tap 120, y'all. It hit 119.25. Logan too busy popping them accounts. Hey, at least he got a fat payout out of that. Right? All right, there's the jump. So that was a clean exit. If anybody exited at 120, amazing. There's that bounce off 120. Look at that, 15-point bounce off 120. All right, you got that 5-minute level at 135.75. So this, if this is going to go up, this needs to break, or sorry, 138.75. This needs to start breaking above this and holding above on the 5 minutes. So this is where we could get trapped between 140, let's say, and 120. About a 20-point range spot. We are inside one of my sauce boxes here. There is plenty of room up. We're really close to Lama 786 down here. It's surrounded. So this is why I said this is going to be tough for it to get through all this. Right? It's right here. This is like a golden spot for potential at the 23,100. But it needs to get through all these little things. And it bounced right off that 120, rejecting right off the 136. All right, the 5-minute levels are holding it down right now. Gonna get rid of this guy. This is where we're stuck right now. Beautiful trade, everybody. Beautiful trade, right? Just nonchalant. Just nonchalant. Another day in the office. Hopefully everybody's nice and green. What's up, 11? Yup, took out my last one right at the bottom. Hell yeah, let's go, Samantha. Let's go. Good shit, bro. This is a hard key level in the 5th time frame. The hell? 118. What is the song Max plays in the morning show? I think it says "Hold On" from the bottom to the top. Yeah, I don't know what the titles are. Demolish. But eventually, right? They will release, hopefully, Spotify something. Because the songs slap. You passed your eval today, Charles. Very nice job, man. Congratulations. Time is on. West Palm Beach Nights. Damn, bro, just started. You took TP, sir, 170. Beautiful, dude. Very nice job taking your TP at 170. All right. Very nice. Very good, Kurum. Very good, Kurum. I hope you guys are doing well. We hit off of a very beautiful banger right off the bat. So everyone should be swimming easy, right? Don't give it back. If you guys are green, green, right? We're going to wait for another potential setup. For the time being, that was a clean move. That's a clean move. Here's the break of 120. It's trying to. Yeah, this is a 5-minute level, so you need that 5-minute candle to close below it. So it could just mess around here. We could see a drop, maybe to test that 23,100 area, and that 5-minute could push up to close last second, or if it closes below, good chance we rip through all of that. If we rip through all of this, the next area for me will be 23,038. And then next sauce box is all the way down at 22,900, which is a huge amount of room. A huge amount of room. But let's see what she wants to do. If she cannot push back over 120, it still has about a minute left on the 5-minute chart. But if this does not want to push back above 120, we may see a push back down into that area. But that 5-minute candle needs to close below it. And I need to see a good, strong close below it, not like a tip. And again, this is stuck. This is going to get stuck here. Even if it does break it, it's going to get stuck between 113 and 105. But it looks like it doesn't want to fully break it just yet. It's got 30 seconds. It is fighting it. The Dom is going crazy right now down in this area. Definitely a speed up happening right now. It's got about 20 seconds. This is going to be too close for comfort for me to say this is going to break it, because it's right there at the edge. It could easily pop itself back up, but this is too close to it. This is one that's just too close. Even if it closes right there, right? That's what I'm looking for. See if it's going to reject it and then give a violent push down instead. But it's like too close to tell. That closure was literally right on top of it. So it's still fighting this area. There's a golden MVG below on SPX. Obviously, there's a shit ton of them left above. But this is a very tight area. This is a very tight area. 13 needs to break, and then we could see 05. 13 trying to give way right now. All right, now it's trying to stay underneath 13. Let's see if we get that push to 05 here. I'm not in the trade right now, yo. I'm just watching it right now because this is a tight spot. This is where I watch. I took that nice 30-point drop, and right now I'm just watching. But if anybody's still in the short, yeah, again, it's just breaking each level slowly. It's breaking each level. All right, could not manage to get to 105. Not all the way. Went back up to retest at 120. Rejected. There goes again. There's the 120 again. Now you want to see if it stays underneath it. And then again, you need to see that 13 break on the 2-minute. And that 2-minute's about to close above it. Two-minute closed above it. Man, I'm kind of thinking this wants to pull up a little bit, but I'm not fully sold on it. This 120 area looks like it wants to hold on the 5. There it goes a little bit. Could shoot, but to retest that 140, 138 area. It's just stuck in this little tight pocket right now. So we're just sitting on this bed right here. We're sitting on these levels. 5 minutes still here, right? You still need a 5-minute candle closure below for a full break. There goes back down. And pushing up again. So not much movement right now. Not much movement. See if this makes a lower high on the 1 minute. If it cannot get back above 130. This 5-minute closes below 120. I definitely like it if it can close below 120, but that's needs to close well below 120. Like I need to see it continue to push down like this. I want to see it hit that 105. So these 3 levels might get broken here on this closure. We got 1 minute left on this one. There's the 2-minute level broke. So the 1 minute, the 2-minute levels broke. So now you see the chart's a little clear, right? But that 5-minute level's still there. So until that 5-minute candle closes below, this level is still there. You want to see it stay underneath everything that it just broke. And we might make it down to that next area. All right. Órale, cabrón. I read órale. I know what you meant, Fast Eddie, but carbón, cabrón. There is the 5-minute testing that 120 again. That's why I don't like it. I don't want it to hug it. I don't want it to close on it. I want it to close well below it. It's hugging it again. I'm not a fan of when it hugs it like that, but it is going to break through. It looks like it's going to close underneath it now, but it's just really close. There goes. There's a closure, an immediate drop. All right. I tested it very lightly. Actually entered with 4 micros. And I got 1 out there. There's that 105 tap. I'm going to get 2 out there. I only have 2 runners left now. And I took this on a separate eval. I did not trade that much today because we were out. There's that 105 tap, and I'm out right there. That pull up, I'm out. I'm happy with that. 105 is the next area. If it could keep going. There it is. There's that tap. There's the Lama fib right here. 23.99. There's a 786. Breaks through this. Whew. We got room. We got room. That was a clean tap. Very clean tap move down. Oh, what a power hour. Easy, easy, easy. I mean, there's different time frames where you're consider rounding, right? Because the rounding here kind of looks funky on the 1. There's 0 rounding on the 2. There's 0 rounding on the 5. It's just depends on what time frame you're really looking at for what kind of rounding you're seeing. But here's the tap of Lama's 786 down here. I got this area at 102 next. The 1 minute candle closes below this. This looks like it just wants to keep going. This just looks like it wants to keep going. Holy shit. Is anybody still in the short? Like, from where we got in, this is already 60 points. You are DJR? Way to go, guys. I know you guys, some of you guys who are P2P held down to the 786. That was clean. That was a clean move down. So 60 points short from where we initially began. The retest, the 120 break and retest was clean. This is gone now. Right now, I don't have anything really here holding it back until all the way down at the 50s. 38 potentially on the 5 minute. There's going to be some form of retracement eventually, but I don't see anywhere on my end right now, other than obviously if it pops back above 23,100. We have a level at 23,104 that just got created as well. And there's plenty of room down if this wants to keep going. Look at this thing go. Look at that. 80. Look at that. 70 points down from entry, original entry. 70 points down. So very beautiful short right there if anybody's still riding this baby. You got it at 66? Very nice. You're looking at 66, Yvonne? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Right? Everyone has their own little confluences. It's just, you know, cool. How much do you try to make daily on a 50K? When I'm like super strict on my accounts, 250 to 300 on my 50Ks. Like most people know my story. I had 450K accounts that I began making my money out of. It started with one, and as I started getting payouts, I started building. But I made almost 18,500 in less than 2 months with 450K accounts. 2 were straight to funded, and 2 were my funded futures starter plus. Those plans I think are called something else now. But there were 2 starter plus plans that I had, and I was making 250 every 5 days, taking out 1,200, leaving 50 for the buffer. I did build a little buffer first, and then I had 2 50K straight to fundeds that I did the same thing. I built up the buffer to 2,000, and then after that, I just had to make 250. And back in the day, Tradeify was 10 days, right? Every 10 days, you make 200, and I was just hitting 250. And every 10 days, I was taking out 2K out of 2 50K accounts. So that was 4,000 every 10 days. And out of those, my funded features, the starter pluses, I was taking out 1,200 times 2. So 2,400. I was basically taking 8,800 every 10 days from these accounts, just hitting 250. I made 18,500. And I didn't even realize how much I made. Like, that's why like some people get so enthralled in the big numbers. And I didn't realize how much money I made until after Thanksgiving weekend. I paid December rent, we paid electricity, we paid a lot of little bills and miscellaneous medical bills because I've had back surgery and stuff. I paid off a bunch of stuff, and we had a good amount of money left in the bank. And my wife was like, "How much do you make?" I'm like, "I don't know," because I was just doing the routine. I wasn't so enthralled over, I made 5,000 this week. No, I was just doing my routine, collecting the money. And this thing is still dumping. Look at this. It's still dumping, guys. You guys could have gotten in on the break of 120. You got to get in on the break of 113. You'd be smooth sailing right now. This is 100 points from entry right now, guys. 100 points from my initial entry, right? And do I care that I caught the whole move? No, I don't. Look at this thing go. Look at this thing go, guys. I don't care that I didn't catch the whole move. I just collect mine, take it, move on, and I do this on repeat every single day. All right, I had a hell of a week last week. I had an amazing March. My wife and I are gonna put together something to kind of show off a little bit of my March payouts. Here it goes. Look at this, over 100 points from initial entry, y'all. I know I'm not a showboater. I don't like to flex. I got, last week, like if I'm gonna give a range, maybe I think I made 12, 15,000 last week. Somewhere around there, 12, I don't know. Like I said, I don't keep count. The week before that was another 10, 12. Week before that, about the same. I made almost 30 in February, right? And I don't flex a whole lot, but I got haters. You got people that don't believe, and I don't have a course or nothing. So like, you're a course seller. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then, the beautiful part is I got people in the quantum chat getting their first payouts, understanding the system. They're seeing their consistency grow. They're doing what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is very simple. There's nothing complicated about it. It's support and resistance. That's it, right? I wait for the breaks. I wait for the retests. I wait for the breaks. I wait for the retests. If you guys listen, that's all I'm playing, right? I'm waiting for the candle closures. I'm waiting for the reactions. I know where my stops are. Everything is very structured and planned. And I have so many new traders coming in and picking it up like this and learning and getting their first payouts. And it's just so freaking incredible to see. Their consistency is going up. I'm like the happiest I've ever been right now, y'all. Like, for real. Like, I'm down here. I'm looking for like a house in Florida. I'm like, shit, I'm going to live close to the beach. We just drove down the coast. Everything. I'm feeling good about everything. Like, for the first time in a long time in my life, guys. Like I'm feeling good about everything. Like where I was 2 years ago to where I am right now to what I'm actually doing. Like I actually believe in myself now, that I'm doing this. Like the money I made last week is not luck. It wasn't a fluke. The money I made last month is not luck. It wasn't a fluke. And then I'm seeing some of you guys doing it too. And that's like incredible. And I'm like, I know what I do works. I know it works. And I see everyone else doing it. And I'm like, that was the goal in the end. And it's an awesome feeling. And then I see what Logan's doing, and I'm so proud of him, so happy for him, man. He's out in Turk and Caicos with this girl, having the time of his life, like where he was 2 years ago too. It's like it's just so crazy to think about. And a lot of us, when we're older, right? I'm an old guy, guys. I'm 41. I'm not young. I'm not like, like the rest of the guys here. I'm not young. I found my thing 2 years ago. I was 39 when I found this thing, that this is what I wanted to do. This is what I'm good at. Like don't hold your mentals back, basically, because of your age or your number, whatever it is. Like there's so many people out there that I've met or I've spoken with that think so negatively, like I did. Because here's the funny thing, that was me not that long ago. I was doubting myself. I never owned a house, never had a car under my name. Like, what do I have to leave my family? I had nothing a couple years ago. Now I have so much, and I don't want to go. And and here's the funny thing, right? I had that thought because I believed and this is like me, I do self-sabotaging shit, that I wasn't gonna live past 50. And now I want to make sure I live past 100. Like I want to do everything in my power to get healthy. And when I'm down here, and I'm gonna tell Logan, fucking wake me up at 4 a.m. Like get in, like start yelling at my ass, throw water, whatever you gotta do, because I need someone to like beat my ass down and make sure I get the shit straight now before it's too late. Because every year I wait, I get older and it gets harder, right? I'm 41. I'm not that old to some people. I feel old internally. I've been through a lot of things in my life. So, I'm very excited about the next phase of my life, man. Very exciting. Very exciting. Pause. Of course, pause. So excited, y'all. You were down 12.25. Now you're green 46.38. Fast Eddie. Call it a day, brother. Call it a day. Don't try to make that 46.38 now. You literally just made $1,300. Call it a day. That's surviving. That is surviving, Eddie. Thank you, Gak. Power hour dump. It was a clean dump. Oh, look, we hit this 40. Oh, look, we hit the 40 area. The 39 I was looking at. We had, obviously, Lama guys have a little fib there too. Look at this, right? That candle, boom, right here, 38. This was that next area I was looking at. I didn't realize it dumped that hard. I got so locked in with my little thing. I didn't realize it dumped that hard. Dang, guys, 120 points right there. And this was a clean read. Clean read. Sauce box break. Everything played out beautifully up here at the 120. As clean as I can get. The level breaks. The 5-minute levels broke. It immediately went from support to resistance. There was no setbacks on these moves at all. This was as buttery smooth price action with quantum as you can get with the support resistance levels, the quantum candles, and everything. Right now, this 38 is the next area. This is a 5-minute area. Below this, then you have 23,006. Below that, then you have 22,950. Oh, no, I'm not buying a mansion yet, Fast Eddie. No. But some of the houses here, for what you would pay in Maryland, for the rent you would pay in Maryland, you'd get a ghetto-ass looking house for what you get here. I'm telling you that. Like, I'm excited because I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, dude, I can't believe this is how much these places cost per month in rent, when in Maryland, you'll be lucky to get out of the ghetto for that same price. There you go, Jews. You're 50. Exactly. Dude, you're 50 and you're just finding this. You're 43 and started training a year ago. So it's like, there's all sorts of age groups in here, and it's amazing. I love it. Like, I've coached some people much older than me. Love your indicator, Javi. Been working on one funded flex right now, and I have made 2 max pay. Let's go, Eddie. 2 max payouts on the account. Looking towards the 3rd. Let's go, brother. At some point at my age, age is about accumulating. Yep, how I look good already. Already walked away, brother. Good job, bro. You like a computer, bro? Need to get that program. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate the love, y'all. I live in Maryland currently. Yes, Aztec. I live in Rockville. I grew up in Rockville. It's come a long way. It's bougie now. Like certain parts of Rockville are super bougie compared to what they were back in the day. Especially because now they call certain parts of Rockville North Bethesda, and I'm like, this freaking Rockville, North Bethesda, my ass. Yes, the taxes are nuts. Like, oh my god, the taxes, like paying the state taxes alone, and then federal on top of that. Ugh. You're 33 and you found out you wished about this sooner. Yeah, same here, Aztec. I wish I found out about this a lot sooner, but you know, your time comes, it comes. There you go. Very nice workshop. 422 on one and 100 on the other. Which indicators is mine? Mine's quantum shift. I'm your neighbor, Kazim. I've never been, but trying to figure out where you're from. It's hard to tell. I'm not Mexican. I'm Salvadorian. Well, my family is from El Salvador. I was born in Maryland. I was born in Tacoma Park, right? Kind of like mini El Salvador. If anybody's familiar with Maryland, Tacoma Park is kind of like a little Salvador City in Maryland. With the I know, yeah. They try to tell me Kensington. Yeah, Kensington, exactly. The same thing, exactly. There you go. Kensington, they're calling Kensington North Bethesda. My cousins grew up in their house skyrocketed ever since they redid that whole little part in Kensington. They made it look all beautiful, and they live right behind it. And we used to go into the woods, into this little river and stuff, and that area used to be like ghetto as hell. Like ghetto as hell. Yeah. Like literally right behind where the Chipotle and all that 7-Eleven that they have now. Right behind it. Like that's where they lived and used to be like it's changed a lot. You live in Silver Spring. Yeah, that's right up the street. El mejor país, sí, sí. La pupusas. Never been in Maryland. Plan of 8. Parts of Maryland that are nice, right? Baltimore, just sticking the harbor. Then DC. anything like DC, obviously. DC, like I'm 25 minutes from DC. The zoo, the National Zoo is 25 minutes from us. But it's nice. All right, this is where this looks like this is bouncing down here. That 38 held beautifully. What happened?
Well, I didn't
Oh, you're on the camera? Javi, what are you liking? What area are you liking from Florida? We just drove through Wellington, right? Dude, Wellington is freaking nice. So we're looking at Wellington, Parkland, Boca. But like we drove through Wellington because that's where we were gonna meet our the person we're working with, and I was like, damn, this place is like it's like nice. And that was like there were some houses there that we were looking to rent. And I'm like, holy crap! Like I feel like I'm moving on up big time now. Like I'm like, dang.
No, let those houses look like Great Falls.
Yeah, it looked like Great Falls in Virginia, and that's like multi-million-dollar homes there. You're in Maryland, Ann? What part? You guys are from Maryland. What part are you guys from? You're in DC? Ooh, man. I feel like I got to do a farewell get together in Maryland or some shit. Like just a quick, like just say hi to everybody and bye at the same time. You're in DC, Stardust? Ego in Baltimore? Thank you, awesome vibes. Ooh, looks like it's pushing back. Okay, this looks like it still wants to go down. If this cannot break back over 50 or 45, this is breaking a level. This is breaking that candle, right? But we need that 5 minute to break underneath 38. That 5 minute needs to break underneath 38 if this is going to continue to go. But right now, I want to see if it can stay underneath 50 and then start just pushing down and ripping through 38. So there's a partial rejection off 50 right now. It's not super strong. But that 5 minute needs to close beneath 38 if this is going to push down further. If this pops up and breaks over 61 and the 1 minute closes, then we're going to see a potential pushback up. I don't have targets up top or anything. Everything's been challenged already. So this is kind of stuck down here. I would say between 50 and 38 right now. You're in Burke, Virginia. I haven't been in that. Oh, you're in Hagerstown, man? I just moved from Hagerstown, or I should say Hagerstown. We lived in Hagerstown for like a year. My sister lives up there. Yeah. Good old Hagerstown. I actually liked it up there. We were off Security Road, right where that train track is. Hagerstown. It's not Hagerstown, it's Hagerstown. I was saying it wrong forever.
Nova says there's a mellow mushroom here.
Huh?
Mellow mushroom.
There's a mellow mushroom here? Ooh. I love mellow mushroom.
I never had Raisin Cane's. I don't know what that is.
We haven't had Raisin Cane's, no. We haven't. You're at the Westfields community? Ah, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Why are you? I'm moving often. I do move often. My job takes me. I first moved out of Maryland before my son was born, out to Utah. Then from Utah, we moved back to Maryland when my mother needed help with her restaurant because her restaurant took off. Then I moved back to Utah because I still hated Maryland. And then we were looking to potentially move to Texas, but then I got into the car accident in Texas, and this is where everything started. The Texas was the birth of my road here. So that car accident led me to having back surgery, and we decided we're not moving to Texas after that. And then after that, right, we went back to Utah. We tried to make things work, but eventually I couldn't work. I had the surgery, and then we moved back to Maryland. Family was there, and moved back, and we haven't left since, but I still hate Maryland. I still don't like Maryland. I'm sorry. Like, I grew up there. But when you move out of Maryland and you realize how much money they take from you, it's ridiculous. Like, tell my friends, I'm like, you don't understand. I've never gotten money back from Maryland until I had kids. I never got a refund. And I got a refund in Utah before my son was born. I got a lot back when I was out over there. I wasn't paying as much in taxes. They weren't like taking from every little part of your living as you can. They started taxing flushing your water. Like, you can't flush too much because that's water consumption. So they put a tax on that shit. They tax bags. They tax straw. Maryland taxes everything. Like everything. Like, they're literally trying to kick out the poor. I feel like that's what they're doing. But, you know, yeah, sounds like Cali. Exactly, Samantha. Cali did the same thing. Feels like that's what they're doing. Here's 2338 again. It's just hovering. I mean, this thing is still just bouncing back and forth. It could not hold over 50. It kind of tried. Couldn't break over 60. Rejected back down to 38. But come back to Texas? No, I can't. Yeah, that accident really left us with not liking Texas anymore, man. The houses are beautiful down there, though. Like, everything about it was nice. Like, I like the pricing and everything, but that accident was like the sign from from up above, where it's like, yeah, you know what? We're like, what? A mileage tax? See, Virginia taxes you for your car that you own, but I don't even understand why. Oh, yeah, I remember Orange Ball, dude. Me and my friend got fucked up there. We went to go watch Redskins and Cowboys, and we went there where it was a game where Sean Taylor blocked the punt, and he returned he didn't block the punt. He blocked the game-winning field goal. He blocked it, and against the Cowboys, and he ran it back, and he got his face mask pulled. And then we got the 15-yard penalty, and we ended up winning that game by kickoff. Me and my friend were there. He had a table. We had 2 tables full of beer. We were messed up that day. And the fact that game was crazy and we won at the end, he was so mad at the end. I remember Orange Ball. We used to go there all the damn time. That place was fun as hell. Am I Mormon? We were for a little bit. Like, we went to the church. Dude, the people are nice as hell. Like, they're so nice. Like, they can have a million wives if they want. I don't care. They are so nice. Oh shit, it broke 138. 38. No wait. The 5 minute hasn't closed beneath yet. The 5 minute has not closed beneath yet. It's trying to. It's trying to. If this closes below, we could get all the way down to that 23,006. That's the next area. We got MOC in about what? Still 20 minutes. Damn, it's so early, guys. I feel like we hit such a big banger already. I'm like, do I need to keep trading? we began the short 130 points ago. But here's that 138 breaking. I managed to catch a little bit of this move right now so far. I can't see it. So if the 5 minute closes below it, you're going to see a break and retest, or maybe not. This is just melting. This is a 12-point drop already. Oh shit. Yeah, there it goes. All right. I got 2 runners running. This is my second account at 250 already, almost already. This thing is gonna retest it, maybe, or it's just gonna drop. It's got 30 seconds left. So it could pull up very violently. I'm gonna be very careful because if it does close above that 38, I'm gonna be very cautious. Let's see. They had crack as tap beer. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they did. All right, this is not going to close beneath it, or is it? It's going to be another one of these closes where it closes right on it, and it's either going to go or it's going to just hold and push up. Nope. I'm not liking that. My runners are already trailed out. That was a violent push up. The 5 minute is trying to curl up here. Ooh, this one's scary. This one's scary right here. I got trailed out already on my runners, but this one's scary because this could easily start pushing. But if it breaks back under 38, this one's scary here because the 5 minutes trying to curl up. Yep, there goes. Yep, there goes. It's already going. This is one of those tip breaks. I'm not a fan of it. Obviously, look at that last second pull up, like I was expecting. Always does this. It always does that last second pull up. What is? I want to ask, I know you have had a problem with your back and you didn't have a job, your money problem. So if you had that issue, where were you really sad about something? What do you do if you're sitting in front of a computer? Pat, yeah. That was actually a big problem of mine where I was very emotional, right? I was trying to force a lot of big trades, trying to make money fast. And that actually ended up being what set me back. It wasn't until I slowed down. Like the majority, I think I'm gonna assume the majority of everybody knows my story of that expert account that I had 16,000 in, right? 14,000 of it was withdrawable. That would have been my first payout ever. And I blew it in one day, in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, blew that money. And that was money that my family needed at the time. And that was a big blow to me personally. Because I felt like I failed my family, period. Like I felt like I failed as a man. I failed as a, dang, this thing just pushed up to reject again, push all the way down to 130, 230, the downtrend. So I felt like a big failure to my wife, to my kids. And I was ready to give up, like trading, not give up on, some people think when I say give up, they think I was ready to give up on everything. Like I fear death. So I've never had suicidal thoughts. That came from just me. But I thought that I couldn't control my emotions. That this was it because I could not accept an all. I could not accept an all. I could not lose. If I lost, I'd rather blow that account than to let it stay red, which was stupid because I threw so much money away. And it wasn't until that moment where, my wife was who prevented me from quitting we set up a couple rules, and it was stupid simple rules back then. It was just 2 rules. After the first week where I decided to give it one more shot with that trade to fight straight to funded, it was 2 rules, just 1 in 1 RR, 10 points for 10 points. And I wasn't going to touch a mini. I used to trade 2 to 3 minis on 50Ks. And then I was like, I'm not touching a mini ever again. So what was half of a mini was 5 micros. So I just straight up went to 5 micros. That's what my sizing was, 5 micros. So I was looking for 10 points with 5 micros, $100, and I was trying to make initially, right, with the 50K straight to funded, I needed to get to 4,000 to potentially get a 2K payout. So my goal initially was 400. I was looking for 400 for 10 days to get the first payout. And it was just doing that same routine, 10 points, risking 10, looking for 10. And I didn't have the 3 strikes I'm out rule yet. Like that wasn't born until the week after. So it's important to really have rules in place that you are going to try to follow at the best as you can. But it's very difficult when you're struggling and you have, you know, the need to make money because you want to race to it. And you're going to dig yourself into a bigger hole. And that was a thing that I dug myself into a very deep hole because of that way of thinking, that I needed this to work, that I had no other way out because I couldn't go back and work a normal job. My back wouldn't let me. I couldn't stand up for too long. I was in the restaurant business for 25 years. 25 years. That's what I was good at, the restaurants business. I ran restaurants. I got awards for so many different things, for P&L, for turnaround, all this stuff. So I knew I was good at it. But it's very physical. You're bending, you're putting things away, you're doing all sorts of stuff. You have to run around. And I couldn't do that anymore. So it was very difficult. It's very hard, and that train of thought will eat you up because a lot of people do the same thing when they go to like the casinos and they go gamble $100. They're like, this is the last $100 I have, and they go throw it into one machine and then blow it in less than a minute. Their last $100, and you know it's tough. It's very tough. There's the hole I dug. So, you know, Pat, like I encourage you guys, if you're in a tough situation, right? But you do not have your back against the wall, because I was a unique situation. I had my back against the wall and my back was broken in multiple pieces, right? Where I had to find a way to control myself, but it was not easy. It was not easy at all. There were many instances where I wanted to retract and go back. I remember the first time I took my first trade with 5 micros, I was annoyed and angry because 5 micros, 5 points. I got out 5 points because I was nervous. It was only $50. And I was like, oh, this shit's gonna suck. This is gonna take forever. Oh my God, oh, blah, blah. I was already like just talking down. And then I took, and then I took an L, and the L was like a 7-point L. So I looked at my P&L and I was only down like $30. And I was like, oh, that feels a lot better, right? I was thinking about the wins and I wasn't even taking into account the loss. And I was like, I can handle that loss. Versus if I was with my 2 or 3 minis, right? That would have been a $300, $400, $500 loss. And that would have been devastating. So there's a lot you have to go through. There's a lot you have to adjust in your mindset when you're doing this, right? Because a lot of us come in thinking we're going to make fast money. You see all these influencers making hundreds of thousands, and they don't see how much they actually, you know, probably blow to have that one account that is big, right? Logan's very transparent. That's what I love about that guy. He tells you guys he's blown accounts left and right, right? But he finally made up for all of that, right? He's very consistent now with what he does. And that's the beauty of what we do here. We're all very transparent. We all do our thing, right? It's just, you know, it's just awesome to think about, really. Like, it's cool. You know, you guys, like, those of you who are new and are in this community, you're in a freaking amazing community. Amazing community. This thing is just pushing up. It could not manage to get all the way down there. This 330 volume is just kicking in. Big ass candles now. So this is going to form a level here at that 34 area if this locks in up here. So we're going to wait for MOC, I think, because we're just hovering. 266. Fast Eddie, were you supposed to stop? Yeah, be careful, brother. But how you get max payout only $250 a day? That's very simple, because I was only trading 50K accounts. So remember, like, I built the buffer first, right? So I get to the 2K buffer. So when you get to a 2K buffer, right? So remember, right? Tradeify back in the day. Now I'm not talking about now because now it's 5 days. Back in the day, it was 10 days. When Tradeify first started up, I could only get requested payout every 10 days. All I needed was 250. After I hit my 2K buffer, I was at 2100 or whatever I needed to be. Every 10 days, I just needed to hit 200. And then I get a 2000. I couldn't request any more than 2000 on a 50K. So my target was 250 so I can add to the buffer. That was it. Right. And I was able to get 2K every 10 days, just hitting 250. It was very easy for me at that time because my initial target was 400. When I was doing 400, it took longer. It took me like anywhere from an hour to an hour 40 back then. And back then, right, the system, the quantum was nowhere near to what it is now. I was just taking B, C, D setups. So I was taking L's here and there, and it took me a lot longer. Once I started waiting for the better setups, and if you guys go look at my early content and you see the excitement when I hit these like in the blink of an eye, $200, $300 trades with like just a few micros, and I'm like, right? That's genuine excitement because I was done. That was it. That's all I needed. And you hit that in 3 seconds. And I'm like, I'm done with this count. Yes, excited. Like, and that's all I needed. So 250, right? 10 days, 250, that's 2,500. 500 stays in the buffer, 2K comes to me. The straight to funded, that was the straight to funded, but the starter plus, the max you could take out on those 50Ks back then was 1,200. That was it. I couldn't take out anything else. So I built that buffer. First I had to pass the evals. So I tech evals, pass the evals. I built my buffer to 2K because I really loved the 2K from the straight to fundeds. Then every 5 days, right? Every 5 days, the max I could take out was 1,200. 250 times 5 is 1,250. 50 would stay in the buffer, 1,200 would come to me. And that was it. Right? You have different sizing accounts with different sizing payouts, so you can make adjustments if you want, but that was all I needed to do back then with what I did. Dang, man, you made me look white as hell, bro. I think you make me look super white. Like, I know I look white, but I'm like, that's Max White right there. I could probably be his brother with that picture. There's my early content while I was a baby. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you got to slow it down, make money. You got to slow it down. That was my crutch because I needed the money. I needed to make it work, and I was racing to it. And I was racing and racing to it, and I was just digging myself into a deeper hole. And it was rough. It was rough as hell. And those four 50K accounts was all I needed, man. Those 450K, I think he's having fun with. now I'm Uncle Fester with vampire teeth. Look at you go, Vicky. Way to go. Base hits that up. Look at that, Vicky. Oh my goodness, Vicky. You're taking out a 5K payout on that 50K? Let's go, Vicky. Amazing work there. Yes, I have tried. I actually, here, let me show you actually, oh yeah, look at that. I actually have one. Let me show you what I'm going to take out of this one today. I can play with all account sizes, right? I prefer the small accounts. I don't have it open. Oh, there it is. Pro. Right, and this is a 25K account. There you go. Just for you in the Discord who wanted to see it. All right. Yeah, so I have my fun. Like sometimes I just load up on cheap accounts. Sometimes I load up on the 50s. Obviously, the 50Ks are my favorite ones. I love the buffer, the drawdown, everything on the 50Ks. The 25K is only 500 less buffer, right? It just takes a few lives away from me. You know, and plus with the TPT, the fact that you only need 1500 and then you could, you know, request everything outside of that. I've done so much with what I like about Lucids, right? The Lucid, the 50Ks, 50% you can withdraw. So I just get to 3, I take out 1500 and I treat them exactly like I do these 25Ks, right? But it's end of day drawdown, so it's even better. So so often, every 5 days when I get that 15K, I take it out. Sometimes it takes a little more than 5 days, but I try to take the majority of it out. Look at this. We're pushing back up to Lama 786 right now. Trying to.
See?
MOC is in 8 minutes. We still got time.
Oh,
We caught a monster short already. I'm just watching right now. Like there's no reason to give anything back. This did give a clean, and I know Quantum Gang sees it, the break of that 60, right? Remember the break of the 60? We tested the 50 area that previously held and then pushed right back up. The next area, other than the 786, we got that 104 up here. The 5 minute is going to lock in this level soon. So we're going to have this level here. I'm going to take this away. We're going to have this level here at about 33.75. But I don't have anything else for it to try to come back all the way up to. We could see a 5 minute potential lower high somewhere up here, maybe up here. Maybe we could hit soft box and reject. We could the 786 and reject. But this is gonna be interesting. I'd love MOC to get up here to 23,104. That way we're gonna sit at a level. At the time being, we are floating in empty space, and I don't like that for MOC. I do not like that for MOC. I want to get as close as possible to a level. All right, so when you pass the eval on the TPT 1500 for 5 days, how do you handle your eval time? I don't look at the 5 days. Like I either pass it in 5 or I pass it in 10. Like there's been times where I pass it in
2 days.
15, 20 days. There's times where I pass it in 2 or 3 days, you know, but then I got to do the quick in and outs. It just varies. What's up, Lindsay? Yeah, it's just me. We caught a huge short. We caught a huge short that ran huge, over 130 points from the initial entry, and then I scalped the breaks of the levels a couple times, and that was it. From here, I was just like watching because we weren't anywhere really solid. We broke that 38 and it couldn't push too deep. It broke down to 24, so it wasn't like that bad of a push, but then broke back above, and now we're 330 volume gave that push back up. And now it looks like we're trying to get up to 104. Like that's where I want it to get to. Will it get up there though? I don't know. I'd love for it to get up there, or I'd love for the action lines to create another level before MOC. So we can have a good clean read. Huh? So you went from home runs to base hits the whole month. You recommend trading 200-300 risk per trade. So like I don't look at the dollar risk. I do point risk. But like I base my sizing. So like my sizing, exact sizing and everything, I have it in the quantum chat. If you in there, I have like where I shared. I mean, I've shared my sizing before, right? Where it's like 6 points or less, I go with 6 micros. My max size is 6 micros now. So only if the trade has 6 points or less risk. Above 6 to 10, I do 3 to 4. Above 10 to 15, I do 2 to 3 max. And above 15, 1 or 2. That's it. If I'm looking for 50, if I'm risking 20, I'm going for 20. Like I go 1 for 1. But I'm not going to blow my account in one day, especially when the candles are moving 20 plus points. I'm not going to, that's why I size the way I size. And a lot of the times, if you guys see my old screenshots or any of the screenshots I share, my runners collect the majority for me. So you're going to see 1 or 2 micros up 70, 80, $100 or more. There's a gap at 42. On SPX, or is there one on NQ? That's all the way up here. On MNQ? Oh, I don't look at MNQ. Yeah, here we go. We're racing up there. It's racing up there. There's one at 20. There's a gap right at that level. Because on NQ there's no gap, but there's a level of 104.50. That's interesting. Look at this, right back up to Lama's 786. Level right here at 104. This is where I want to see MOC react, if we're going to get it. Look, 103 and a quarter, 103.50. Look at this. Look at that wick right on it, right there. Now, if we break above this, I have room back to soft box at 120. Above that, we have a 5-minute level all the way up here at 135. There it goes. It's ripping right through it. SPX is approaching a 1-minute level as well here at 38.02. So now you want to see SPX, or you want to see NQ hold above 104, but you want to see SPX break this 38. Looks like they're tracking about the same. So this is where the potential pullback can occur if there's going to be one. But you want to see 104 hold. Now, right now it's not. So SPX rejected this level up here at 338.02. If SPX can pull back up and rip through that, maybe. Still don't like where we're sitting for MOC, because that level did break now. But that level, that 104 level, could still be it. If this thing curls down and potentially forms another one. But for the time being, that SPX rejection is what's keeping NQ down. This rejection right here. So we're kind of trapped right now. This right here, right at that 104 area. That's going to be the potential read for MOC on NQ. Will be that 104 area. Holy shit, what was that? What the hell was that? wait. Is Trump saying? Okay. Is Trump saying something? What's going on? Oh, that was MOC. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I wasn't looking at the time. All right. I wasn't looking at the time. That 104 area is the middle ground. Sorry, guys. I was like lost in thought. 104 is what needs to hold or break below or above, but this is not looking super strong at the moment. But it is ripping up right now. All right, it's pushing up. There it goes. Dang, I got in late on that. I got in late, but I got a couple in it. I was not paying attention at all. I was not paying attention at all. That bounced right off the top of orb too at 87, pulled up above 104. If you shorted it at 104 and were able to get out of that 20-point pullback, good for you. I did not see the whole thing. I was too into the conversation. Here's the screenshot of the late entry that I took in on that pullback up. And they're still going. I got 3 micros running right now. Holy crap. Got 2 left running. Now we're at Saucebox. We're close to that level of top at 138 again. This was a 5-minute level, so if it does get up there. SPX ripped through its previous level as well. Looks like this might be the pause. Who knows? Who knows if this is going to keep going or not, but that 38 would be the next area it needs to break if it's going to keep going. Thank you, Tushar. Hey, Javier, what do you do when you're already up more than your average day? I play with the accounts. So I have different account types. I have like F around and find out Friday accounts. I have my FOMC accounts. So I'll either switch over to one I don't like, hold myself too hard on, or work on evals. I love having backups. Like when you have backups, it makes every trade feel easier. I do not copy trade. I do not copy trade GAC. Every single one of my accounts is traded separately. Though now that I've gotten Apex payouts, I am interested in using those payouts to load up and maybe trying 3 or 4 at a time and seeing, the growth for that potentially, but only with Apex. Because it's, I would basically be like, okay, like Apex, if I bought 20, right? Every 4 would be like one account. So it's like I have 5 accounts. That's how I would try to mentally like train myself to be like, just do it. Because these 4 accounts is one account, but I baby my accounts. Like I protect every single one of my little assets. Like I know people tell me that all the time, but it's like I do so well not copy trading. Like I don't feel the need to do it, but I get it. Like I know, I understand the ability to stack up, but again, I try to control what makes me go tilt. And if I have 2 bad trades multiplied by 4, it's probably gonna piss me off a little bit, and I might go tilt. Like I know myself, right? I know myself, and I'm trying to prevent that. Oh, there's the 138 rip. It's trying to rip right through everything now. I would suggest to the way you trade. I would suggest you to the time. My back spazzed out, and I sold that call. Wait, my charts aren't up there anymore? Yeah, they are. No, they're not. Oh wait, are my charts still up or no? I'm seeing blank, no chart. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't do anything. It's not letting me stop the stream. It's not letting me do anything on the Discord. I can't even stop the stream or change it or nothing.
Leave a comment, perhaps?
There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, weird. Might be the hotel internet. Who knows? Have you tried peptides for the back? Yes, I have. Showing the ad. No. No. Not showing them cheeks again. So you went from home runs to base hits a whole month. I mean, I never went. Oh, okay, yeah. I used to chase home runs. I used to do nothing but chase home runs with minis. That's true. I did go for home runs to base hits, and I was doing so I was risking 10 points for 10 points with 5 micros. Don't forget to go through all the steps. Verify your account. Your screen is black. 316. Okay, I'm done for real. Fast Eddie. Don't do that, because I used to do that where I'd be like, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. And then eventually it would like, I'd give too much back or something, and I'd be like, I should have stopped. As like anything without revolving. Yeah, I agree with you, Tushar, there. As a matter of fact, I love anything which offers Wells charts. Tradeovate has given me nightmares. Tradeovate has been on and off, right? Overall, they're not horrible, but yeah, they've had their moments. Especially like parts of late February, early March, there were some angry glitch moments. Way to go, Black Sheep. First day trading futures. I'm green on the TPT eval. Very nice. Oh yeah, look at this thing go. There's the 38 break and ripping back up everything that it broke through before. 167.75 is the next area. That 104 all the way up. That was like 40 points if anybody held that baby. I got trailed out a while ago. I wasn't even paying attention. Today was just a smooth, just really smooth. Like that short was beautiful. This 104 hold was nice. You could have played it both sides. It rejected first for 20 points, pulled back up, pulled above it, retested it, closed above again, and shot up 50 points. Passed on the EMA rejection. Very nice, bro. Thank you, Eddie. How much am I up today? I traded the accounts today, so I'm up 685 on one. The two accounts that I traded for Power Hour, 685 on one, 252 on the other. So that's what, like $900 on the Power Hour trades. That's it. And then for my other accounts, right, my Pro, the 25K Pro that I shared with everybody, 2,900. So I'll be able to withdraw 1,400 of that tonight. And then I also have my select that I am up 827, but I did leave a little bit that the 50K selects, you can only withdraw the dailies. You can only withdraw 1,000 max. I already withdrew 1,000 on Friday. I get to withdraw another 1,000 today. All right, I'll show that on the Discord here. There it is. All right, there's that one. And then on my Apexes, my PAs, where are they? I didn't trade a whole lot of them today. Or last night. I should say last night. Not today. I don't even have them open. So I did pretty good today. In terms of payouts, I'm getting 2K later tonight, so I'm happy with that. I have not gone I'll flex again, guys, and I apologize, because I try to stay humble. I have not gone a day without a payout in over 2 weeks. In over 2 weeks, I have not gone through a day without a payout. Not trying to flex. Not trying to flex. So it's been nice. Right, here's my one PA. Where's the other one? There's the other one. And these two combined are 1,700, looks like. I forgot what the other one was. 6 or 8, I don't remember. No, I think it was 15. 4 o'clock volume's about to kick in.
Was your 4 o'clock strategy?
Not yet. Not yet. The 4 o'clock volume's about to kick in. So if it breaks under 15, needs to break underneath 15, we might have a little bit of a movie move here. Or above 167. That's a big ass range, though. So we got to get this push below 115. There's going to be a potential move back down. So that's what the 4 p.m. volume setup might come in. 117, 118, I think is the better number above. There's still all these levels above, but even 150, then it's got 156. Just hanging out now. All right. The 4 o'clock volume was pretty decent push down there. Great to see you too, Gian. And any tips to what course or indicators to try and level up my game? I mean, obviously, quantum is my strategy. So I do weekly study sessions. There's structured plans and the whole thing stops because I'm about control, making sure that, I know when a play is dead. So I'm not holding on to something for too long. So I definitely, you get to see me an extra day in the week, sometimes twice. Ooh, very nice, Pink Prophet. Very nice. Look at you. Power hour only. Let's go. And then you can't go wrong with the mastermind. You just can't go wrong. That's the course I took that started everything off for me. And again, right? YouTube University. I have a ton of videos on YouTube to watch if you guys want to go learn how quantum works. Like a ton, right? You don't have to watch every single one. You can watch how I use the 5-minute candles as levels. That kind of gives you an idea of how I play the quantum candles as levels. Then you could look at the manual video, right? We have a quantum shift manual. I have a video I made on that. Any of the most recent study session videos or any of the short format videos, the 10, 15-minute ones, have a nice, good crunch of quick information to give you guys an idea of how I play the quantum support and resistance levels. Let's go only charts. First time 5 copy trade and 2 manual. All green. Let's go only chart. I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel. Do I need to continue or what's the perk of it? There's no perk to being subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you subscribe to Quantum, you get to join us in the study sessions. There's a Quantum chat. I'm very active in there all the time. So the subscription to YouTube is just a YouTube subscription. There's nothing for that just yet. Though I do want to do some YouTube stuff later on, but that'll require some coordination. But there's no plans for doing anything major. Look at you, Smooth. There you are, bro. There's Smooth Operator. He's been killing it. And you're training on the NQ, man. Come on, Smooth. You Smooth be playing the dangerous games. Smooth be playing them dangerous games. He'd be trading silver. He'd be trading SI. And and NQ. 1 mini scalps. Hey, man, that's a good day, though. Hey, you have it under control, brother. You don't see the Quantum chat in the Discord? You have to be subscribed to Quantum Shift to see it. Only way you're going to see it, unfortunately, is if you subscribe to Quantum, then you gain access. Make sure, if you guys do it through the maxoptionstrading.com website, it's a much easier transition. If you do it through WAP, you have to make sure you claim the role and do all that fun process. But yeah, we just did a study session last night, which was hella fun and hella good too. And I do those every week. Those quantum sessions are every week. You guys get to really see what, the levels and everything I'm reading and ask a bunch of questions. You fell asleep at. Sorry, brother. Quantum. So for Quantum, it's 30 a week or 100 a month. You choose whichever. You could check it out for a week if you want. All right, y'all. It's trying to break this 115 right here. It's trying to. But the volume, it's the 4 o'clock volume right now. Not really sold on it. It barely moved today. I mean, it gave us a nice little quantum signal up here on the rejection of these levels up here. So that was nice for like a 30-point drop right here. And again, like the signals, a lot of people always ask me about the signals, right? The signals work best when you have other confluences lined up. Like an example here, right? You have the levels up here rejected. There's your signal. There's your push. So always be cautious trying to play pure signals, especially when you're in the middle of nowhere. If you're in the middle of the chart and you don't have confluences, good chance. One thing I like to wait for, if I'm in the middle of nowhere and it's a strong trend, if I get a signal and I don't have other confluences, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for the signal to break the opposite direction potentially, right? If we're in a strong uptrend, I would wait to see if this gets broken for a continuation move up. Same thing, right? On a buy. Let's see, do I see any examples of it here? Like something like this, right? Like this, right? We were in a strong downtrend, sauce box up top, right? There's your signal, right? Then I would wait for the break below it for a continuation down. That's how I play these when it's a strong trend, right? You're going to see these failed, right? You're going to see a lot of good pushes down, then you're going to see failed. There's a failed one right here, push down. Came back to retest, push down. Another one right here, right? These are the creme de la creme, easiest setups to play. Failed bullish move. There's your break. There's your retest. Right, you had a level at 120 and the candle at 118. Retested both areas, rejected. That's literally what we played today during Power Hour. Oh shit! It did break 115. Did anybody catch that for a quick 50 points? Anybody catch that? That's that. There's that move. That's that 4 o'clock move. I'm not touching anything right now, but I love that these are playing out very, very well at the end of the day. Like, you know, good. If you guys are done for the day, very good. Be done. All right, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I don't have anything special to give away today. Let me go in and check. Just want to be double, triple sure. Alpha. Okay, so we're going to have an Alpha 0 account to give away. So hell yeah. All right, let's do some weeklies. I'm going to do 2 Discord and 2 YouTube weeklies. So I'm going to give away 4. Then I'm going to get back to relaxing for a little bit.
It's
Thank you,
storming out
Dan.
there.
Yeah, I hear it. It's storming up here right now. No, hey, a question for all the Floridians. Florida's been in a drought, right? I read something about Florida being in a drought. Yes, see, they need it. I told you. My wife is like so much for sunshine state. I'm like, you guys have been in a drought. You need this rain. We're gonna live here down here soon, and we're gonna be able to experience all the sunshine we want. Everyone's done. Let's go. You caught the move, Fast Eddie. 650. Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie, you are literally me before when I would tell my wife I'm done. And I'm like, I'm up 300. I'm done. And I'm like, I'm up 500. I thought you were done. I'm done. And then I'll be like, okay, I had one more. Now I'm done. Just be careful, man. Just be careful, bro. Fast Eddie went from minus 12 something to plus 650.
You never.
Oh man, gotta be fast. He says, "All right, let's do a giveaway." YouTube, start spamming for me, Florida. Spam Florida for me. All right, I'm gonna pick a couple randoms up here on the Discord.
He was here.
Hmm?
You were.
Oh, you were just here, brother. Mo, my brother was just here. Oh yeah, did we tell him that we were moving down here? Well, now he knows. Moist, don't tell my dad. I haven't told dad that I'm moving down here yet. I don't want to I forgot my brother's in here. All right, first. Oh yeah, okay, awesome. Mom knows. Freddie knows. I think. Does Freddie know? I don't think Freddie knows. Yeah, he does. Dad's the only one I haven't told yet. All right, let's go down to. Oh dang it! I forgot who I had. Oh yeah, okay, I found you again. Sherry Sharissa. Come on up and just say hi. Don't send me friend requests, y'all, unless you're a beautiful woman. All right, come up and just say hi. You get a free indicator for a whole week, any of your choice. Sherry. What was that thing Gamut says? Mon ami Sherry. I don't even know what mon ami means. Mon chéri. Yeah, mon chéri. I thought he said mon ami. Oh, mon ami chéri. It's the medulla oblongata that makes an alligator honorary. Mozilla is just a younger version of Istra. Yeah.
No?
Look it on the plane. Look at that. Oh shit! Look at that. 2,200 on the plane. Let's go, brother. Hi, Shadi.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? Fine. And you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect.
Awesome. How was your day?
Oh, good. I make profit today.
Let's go.
Mm,
Amazing. That's good to hear. All right.
thank you
Well,
very much.
just wanted to say hi and go ahead and open up a support ticket. You get a free week of any indicator of your choice. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. All right. Next one. Let's see. No MOT tag. No MOT tag. Guys, get the MOT tag. Ooh, I used to love this character. All right, you get one. This was my favorite character in Mortal Kombat back in the day. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. Get over here. Then I will pick YouTube. And then we'll do the winner for the account. Camera on, just say quick hello. All right, while Sub-Zero's figuring that out. Don't blame him, you know, mythological character from a video game. Doesn't know how Discord works. All right, let me pick the two YouTubers. Dante Joseph, Dante Joseph 7553, go open up a support ticket. You get a free week, and the last one will be Hansel Baron. Hansel Baron, you're the second winner. So both of you go open a support ticket in the Discord and claim your free week. Any indicator of your choice. Let's go. Sub-Zero, you know what? I got you, brother. Just wanted to say a quick hello. The one for the account will have to have their camera working. So go open up that support ticket. You're good. We'll get you back up on the next one. Hopefully we'll get to see you talk. Boom. All right. Winner for the account. This one's going to be random. I will not scroll around and look. Let me get a number random up. Oh, actually, I'm going to do it on my phone. Because I'm not a fan of Apple. Random number generator. I know. And how many folks we got? We only got 290. Damn, man. Everyone left already? All right, 230. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 3. Sell. You got MOT tag? Yes, you do. Sell 444. Sell 444. All right. Come on up. Say hello. Get that free account. That free Alpha Zero. Come on up. Sell. I know, right? Trying to get back to just laying down and doing nothing. Come on, Sel. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Right there.
Oh,
Fine.
you're up. All right. Camera on.
Get the camera.
Get the camera.
Trying.
Hey, that was a nice drop from that 15 break. That thing dropped. Wow. Yeah, that was like a 20-some point drop. The 4 o'clock move still playing out. Yeah, still doing its thing. Later, Ken. Huh? Camera on. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. There's a camera button somewhere there, Sal. Not, I'm going to have to move on. It's spinning. I see it spinning. If it's a Discord issue. Oh, it's so close. It's Discord problem again. There we go. You made it. Yeah. Let's go. How are you today? Oh, there's a kid celebrating. Yeah. Yeah, you got the support system. How was your day?
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I had a great day. Actually up 1,500 today. So
Let's go. That's amazing. Glad to hear that. Well, guess what? Now you got another account to have some fun with. You get a Alpha Zero on us. Make sure you take care of that. Remember, we got the Double Up program. So past that, get a payout, you get another one. It's like you can have infinite accounts. So it's awesome. You know, let's stay disciplined. Keep doing whatever you're doing. You're up. Amazing. Very nice. Anything you want to say before we head out?
No, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Love watching you. You're super entertaining and
He's having fun.
yes, he is. He thinks you guys are very entertaining as well.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah. The kids are telling me it's time.
Right?
Yeah, they're like, it's time. Y'all. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys. We caught a couple monster trades. Price action was pretty smooth. Very nice moves. You guys caught that 4 o'clock move. It played out beautifully. Congratulations. Doesn't matter if you're green, keep it green. It was a great power hour. We caught that huge dump at the beginning of the show. That's all you needed. That's literally all you needed. Other than that, the rest of everything else was just a little fun here and there. Guys, please tip the staff. Make sure you guys go and show your support, show your love. You see them here all the time, every day, all day, doing their thing. Go check out my YouTube channel, anything to do with quantum. If you guys want to see how I trade and those levels that I'm reading, exactly what I'm looking at, right? Subscribe to Quantum. Come join me at those study sessions. We go over the market during that night. I answer questions. We have some fun. We make money in the process if there's plays that present. You know, it's a good time in there. So I do that every Sunday, and sometimes I pop in when I can to do another one. For those, I've been having a lot of questions of people asking me about coaching. Check each day. So I only coach Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So tomorrow a Wednesday will pop up, and then the next day a Thursday will pop up. Obviously it's capped, so you can't see too far ahead. So each day there'll be a new population, and then next week you'll see the following week pop up. So I only have those 3 days currently because I did have to drop down my weekly coaching because I need time for the family. So go check that out, guys. Go check out Logan's YouTube channel, anything about his PHP stuff in there. You know, we miss you, brother. Hopefully you get home safely. I hope you had a blast in Turk and Caicos, man. I will see you in a couple days as well. I'm going to be seeing the boys in a couple days. So I'm excited for that, but I'm going to just keep it short. Make sure you guys follow our socials, X, TikTok, YouTube. YouTube, please like, subscribe, tickle that bell, do all that fun stuff, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my afternoon, spend some time with the fam, rest, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Peace out. Anarchy, kick it.
Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. They said life after death, they was never that close. Hit the wheel, love, I be in the back row. Then it flipped on his head, that's a fact though. 2 wheels to the chest, had a body on the gurney. High from the crowd, make the whole place scurry. And I know they were worried, but it wasn't my time. Came back in a hurry. Life gave me a burden, turning in my trip, turned into a gift. Starting all over, I was starting to trip. Took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little trip, running shit, turned into a trip. We in and out quick. Let my head go, heat of my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Let my head go, heat of my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Big win in the morning, let's celebrate. Probably need a steak on the plate. A little wine, the white wine, the Sauvignon Blanc. New father, I'm doing my job. Can't do what I used to do. This life ain't just for me, it's for you. I'm focused, keeping my emotions from overflowing. To me, it's like an ocean that never ends. So when you learn how to swim, you never get wet. And you never forget that you a vet. I keep you in my mind every second. I hope you never had to feel how I felt. But you gotta know the truth. My life without you was no life at all. Gone and shift, gone and doing shit, and I did it again. Gone and shift, gone and doing shit. We in and out quick. Am I head to my head, do a quick 5-10.